Okay, this time I've got my absolute trash-free VPN enabled, just to see how bad it can be. We've got the little red warning to say spotty connection. It gave me a notice to say please turn off your VPN or continue anyway, and I pressed continue anyway just because I want to see how bad it is. And it's limited to 1080p and 30 FPS, but obviously it is considerably lower than 1080p when you factor in the compression that the algorithm is performing on here, especially when you see the transition between buffered and cached video as well, and when new text is coming up. But that's completely expected. Let's see just how unplayable it is when we actually go into the gameplay. I'm currently bouncing between about 80 and 600 ping to the Cloud GG server, as opposed to 3 milliseconds, which is what I get natively when I'm playing without the purposely bad VPN enabled. So should be able to see that it's actually still getting all of the inputs without any issue as we play through here. I don't feel like I'm actually lagging or disconnecting from the game. Obviously I just had a frame lock there while it seized up, but that's not actually in the game. And for all intents and purposes, the game is running at full speed on Cloud GG's servers, but it's just laggy when it's streaming to me. It's like when you're watching a streamer and you're on a bad connection, and obviously they're playing the game exactly as you would expect them to, it's just that you can't see them properly. That's a bit different compared to if your computer is playing the game and you have a bad connection, you'll be getting all kinds of issues with monsters running in place and buffering while the game tries to catch up and that kind of thing. I don't think you'll run into issues where if you have a bad connection that you will die from lag, because if anything you're sheltered from having a bad connection. As I said, you know, this is bouncing all the way up to, you know, 600 plus milliseconds, like just there, the overlay saying 451, and I lost a handful of frames. This is considerably better than playing with this kind of latency if you were trying to play the game on your own computer. You're losing a little bit of the footage effectively, but the game continues much more consistently than it would otherwise. Obviously still not a great experience, and not what you would want, but even if you had a terrible connection, this is better than playing the games on your computer over that terrible connection, just because having the cloud service there actually shields you from some of the worst parts of that. Yeah, that's very interesting. I practically didn't expect that to be the case. I thought it would be a lot worse than it is on a connection like this, but there you go. All done.